Okay, this is immediate resumption, if that's a word, from previous recording. So I am in the predicament where I just left the gym prematurely. So I'm unsure if rooms 1 and 3 are connected or if I have made my way to the shortcut at the end of the gym. So I think what I'm wanting to do is map out. Bring up my good whiteboard here. So what I learned, so if this is the entrance, going this way, hit a thing, and then going up, hit the thing to make me spin over there. And then here made me hit the thing. So maybe this isn't actually whatever. So that maybe hit a thing to like go up here. And then there there was like a trainer, one tile gap, and then the switch that I went up for. It was something like this. So again, like I said earlier, I don't think there's any way for this one to be useful to me. Because if it's mirrored, it's flipped the other way, and I don't think there's enough space to the right for me to warrant starting here and then going back up. I don't want to rule it out, but I don't think that's possible. And then obviously going down, I don't think there's any use going down. This guy, if it's pointed, if it rotates counterclockwise and it's pointed up, then I can come at it from here and go up this way. But again, like I said, I think it was a long rotation, so it may have flipped 180 degrees over here, and then I can come at it down and then up to the left, possibly. But I did save by the button, which is near a trainer. I'm going to go find that trainer just to make sure I am in the third room. Because that is imperative that I am not in the third room. Then I can figure out how I actually left the gym. So okay. I'm gonna go down and try to find this trainer. Okay, I have to sketch this. So I'm going to move this over somewhere else. So again, I think I landed, I don't know exactly how I landed from the other thing. What I do know is that there's a trainer. Trainer, space, wall. There's floor here. I assume there's kind of floor everywhere. But then there is the switch. There's not a good way to show that. So, there's my trainer. Is this mirrored? No, it's not. So there's my trainer. Standing here is a one space gap between the trainer and the wall. I have to go up and then actually go to the right to hit the switch. So the switch was not in front of me going up. It was one space to the right. I mean, so again, this all is above where I just was, I think. And again, I think the answer is moving down. And I determined in my previous save that there are multiple floor dry spaces over here. So I think like getting over here and then going down could be the play. Okay, this one's a little bit confuzzling, but I'm gonna get there. And I think the switch is in the wrong state right now, so I will reset. Excuse me. So I'm gonna go to the right. Do I have any dry space to my right? Okay, so possibly 2. Maybe that's right next to the wall. That might be right next to the wall. Okay. Okay, so maybe just 1. Okay, so 1 in between the wall and the switch. And they're probably all right next to each other. I lost myself. So I think there is dry space there and a wall, but I don't think there's a dry space there. I want to confirm that there is a wall just below the switch. And then I guess I need to confirm dry space above the wall, or above the switch. So let's do our verticals on the switch. Okay, good. Okay, there's one space above, and then there's an immediate wall. And they're right next to each other. I can't confirm if it's dry or not. But I will also, I want to confirm this before I reset. So there's a dry space here. And there was open space down below. Okay. So there is a dry spot somewhere. But it's not directly below. And then can't confirm if that's dry or not. There's a lot of dry space here. So I want to go to the right. I didn't confirm up. So I'm going to go right and then confirm up. Go uppy. Okay. So there was a wall up here also. If they were at the same distance, then I know that one doesn't have dry. Okay, I'm gonna do that test just while I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna go up, right, down, left. And I shouldn't be back on the switch because I think I'm confirming that there's no dryness in front of me. So up, right, down, left. Okay, that's all I needed. So that's not set in stone, but it at least guarantees, or at least clarifies that piece, I guess. So the next thing I want to try is I want to try going left to see if I can hit the trainer from above. Because there is dry ground all around the trainer, but I have not confirmed above. Okay. Okay, so I confirmed there is dry space in front of the trainer, on top of the trainer, above the trainer. And there is a wall at some point over here. This one's interesting. So I guess I want to try the 2 spaces to the left of the switch and then go up to see if there's any dry land there. I've already spent 20 minutes here. Okay. So it feels like the first time. I mean, so I like the idea that it's hard. Y'all aren't really seeing this. Um, it, there's not a great way. Not a great way. So it feels like there's just a row. I don't know if they're actually all in the same row. There's just a row of things blocking my path up there, and that could just be because it's the top of the room. Um, I guess what I could do is like get on that row and then try to go to a corner and see if it is a corner. That's not a bad idea. But it feels like the switch is like a required piece to advance in the gym. So I feel like it should want you to move through there. Like I came from over here. I feel like it should want you to move through there, and then so maybe the next place to go is this piece of ground that you have to go down for. I mean, there is also this direction over here, which I feel like that is one of the things that led me off to the middle of nowhere. I guess before I do anything, I want to go up here and then go to the edge to see if I'm actually hitting the corner of the room. And then I can individually confirm that each of those four columns send me to the same place. And if that's true, then I can confirm that they are all on the same row. I don't know where I'm at. Okay, that's pretty clear confirmation. But let's do it from the other three spaces just to be sure. Okay, check the other two. Okay, one more. Okay. That at least gives me good brain space. That this does go to the edge of the room. Okay, cool. So again, I either need to go right from the switch or left from the switch. It does feel like the answer is to move down and hit that spinny to shoot me back up. But I feel like I already tried that going left. So I'm a little unsure of the best way for that. I guess let's go left and then up to see if I hit that top wall. Maybe I'm overcomplicating it and there's an extra switch in here that I don't need to hit, which would be kind of bonkers, but whatever. I'm going to confirm that. So I think what I just learned is that going left from this switch here is not hitting some block. It's hitting the left side of the screen, or of the room. Which means that's not good. Yeah. Okay, good to know. So then I think that means our path forward is either to backtrack, that's always an option, backtrack to before the trainer. I guess this is now a pretty decent document here. Okay, we have our switch. If we go left, we do end up hitting the wall. It may not be right next to the corner. This top row could be pushed up, but it doesn't necessarily matter. So there's our corner over there. And then if we go to the right, we do hit a wall that is not the corner. And we can go down from there, hit a dry patch, and then down further. So I think that is our method of trying something new. If we don't do this, we would then need to backtrack and go before the trainer over here. But there is this corner that I didn't really draw very well. But this is the edge of the room. I'm assuming all of these are filled in. So one of these is either not filled in, or one of these is either not filled in, and that's how we get out. I think it's this one, because we want to be like around here and go like down and up. We want to go like down and up like this off of that left spinner. Okay. I'm trying to be like a weatherman pointing at a thing I can't see. Okay. So we gotta try that right path. We gotta hit that dry spot and figure it out. Okay. That was a decently long way. So maybe that puts me back to like the earlier part of the room. And so I need to use something in here to go down the same thing. It's either the dry spot is either right next to the wall, next to is in a space away. It's either a space away or like 2 spaces away. It's pretty close. Okay, so let's go to the right. What I was afraid of when I had so many spots. So, before the switch was hit, I would take this and it sent me somewhere off to the right. I'm guessing this won't. It'll either send me somewhere to the left or it just won't do anything. It didn't do anything. I'm afraid of leaving the gym. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna reset anyway. I just want to go down to see if I can leave the gym. Okay, so the consequences are dire. I don't know how I made it back up without doing a flippy flippy. I don't know how I made it back up. Because I feel like if I went from the place where I first hit the left thingy, it sent me all the way to the top, and there was no way to recover from the top. At least I don't think. So I think I have a broken switch state now. So let's not. So let's try the backtracking idea. Let's go in front of the second trainer in this room. You. I don't know what it's like in front of you. I think there's a wall here? No? I'm already way away from where I thought I was. Okay, so there is not a lot of floor there. I'm kind of at a loss. I blew through the first part of the room so quickly that I didn't really have it memorized on where I was going. I had it memorized based on where the first spinny took me. Okay, that's interesting. Sorry, I'm doing serious thoughts. Okay, I've been doing some braining. So, this is our little spinny friend. This is all the directions it can appear. It rotates from the middle. It doesn't rotate on the corner, and it takes up, depending on its orientation, can take up a 3x3 grid. So if you come in on one side, trying to go up and down straight here. If you come in on column 3, it'll shoot you off to the right. So there are 2 orientations where this thing is occupying column 3, wherever it will shoot you off there, or whenever it takes up this quadrant, where if you're coming at it from the bottom, it would just you would be hitting a flat wall. The other two orientations where it has a nib on 2 of 1 or 1, 2, depending on how you look at it, where it has a nib here, if you go up from 3, you won't hit it at all. And I think this is what is happening to our left nib, our left spinny, because I was able to hit it and go up over to the right, but now I'm not hitting it at all, which means it has to be in one of these other two orientations. If it was in this bottom orientation, that would actually be useless. I think it has to be in this orientation where it's open on the top left, which means if you come down on 1, you'll be shot out kind of like in a parabola this way. That's the only thing that can appear useful to me. And if I'm looking at it for the second spinny we ran into, the one on the right side, there's also no other way it can be useful to us. That is the only one that can be useful, which means I have to find a spot to come at it from above. Because I gotta go down. It's hard. I don't know. See, I have to come down, and I have to be on the left side. Because I no longer need to be in column 3, I need to be in column 1. So I need to find a thing that's 2 spaces over to the left than what I was used to. That feels kind of crazy. So let's get back to our first strainer of the room and confirm that if I go back to the original spinny spot, I don't hit anything and I instead go all the way to the top wall of the room. Okay, so going up from here was how I hit the spinny to begin with. That was a lot of space. That was dry ice. Was I just holding up before? So I may be able to go left here 2 spaces and then go down. and hit it. There are multiple dry spots, so I don't know which one I go left to from. I'll go down one more. Well, no, I'll start from the extreme. I should be on the topmost dry space, so I'll go 2. Okay, that's how my space-time was disordered earlier. I think I'm making a wrong assumption. Oh, this might change the whole fabric of the room. It's already been an hour. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to explain my thought, and then I'm going to pause the video. Oh my gosh. Okay, so as part of my thought here, I was going into this room over here. I was hitting the cool thing, and I was getting flung over here. I then went right up, right again, and then there was a second spinning. But what if this first spinny was instead facing the other way? If it was facing the other way, I would be flung over here, which means so I was getting flung to this star. That's where I was getting flung to. And my way of getting back was going right up right. So what if this was actually like this? And so I got flung over here. And my thing was right up right. And I hit the same thing, but I was flung downwards over here. And instead, like this space doesn't exist because I was flung to the left from the very beginning. So if I was actually flung to the left, I went up and then I flung myself back to the left again, but at a different orientation, that can make sense as to why I got put back to the button spot. So my button logic over here is still sound, but it was this beginning logic that was thrown way off. So if my switch is over here and I rotate it, that means it now could just be like this. And that means I just need to hit the up. And I need to hit the uppity. Wow, I want to say overcomplicated this room, but I did something to this room. It is getting pretty late, so I almost want to call it. But if I leave it like this, I need to leave myself a note or listen to the end part of this video. It is late. I bet I had better stop. So I'm going to leave myself a pretty thorough note, I think. I don't know. I probably do a good job remembering. But anyway, I'm going to call it here. Oh, I'm a little bit frustrated that I wasn't able to finish out the gym today, but I underestimated this gym a lot. So took 4 hours for the second room, and it's already taken 1 or 2 here. I don't know how long it's been already. Jeez. But okay. Well, progress is being made. Progress is being made. So I'm actually appreciating this gym a lot more, because if this new theory is true, that means I'm using the spinny thing in 3 different ways. One going up, one going to the right, then you rotate it, and then you'll use it to shoot up. So, okay. Anyway, call it. Thank you. Anyone who's sticking with me is a hero. So, thank you. But I'll see you next time.